Alrighty, here we go. Group break 1,427, Archive 6 baseball, random player break. Guys, give me two numbers, four or less. We'll do the names, then we'll do the players. Every player who's on the checklist, you can see them right here. They're listed here. The way it's going to work is everyone gets four players, okay? But there will be three players that will go beyond the bottom names on the random, if that makes sense. Because there's three more players than there are spots in the break. So the top three people in the random of names will get the bottom three teams three players as an added fifth player. Okay? So we don't know who those three players are going to be. It's going to be whoever lands in the bottom three. And then the top three names from people in the break will get those as a bonus. Okay? All right. Three, and give me one more number. Three and one more number. And by the way, I've had people ask, Super Memorabilia, the draft, I will ship worldwide. I will, whatever it takes to get it to whoever buys in. So one more number, four or less, guys. Three and one more. One more. Two. All right, 3 and 2. Here we go. 3 and 2. Names first, three times. You want to be on top, the top three, because that's the winning spots for an extra player. 1. Woo. 2. Woo. And 3. So Todd, Tim, and Scott are going to land a bonus player, and it'll be, the first bonus player will go to the top guy. Second bonus will go to, in order that they come. You'll see. All right. Obviously, we're going to have to scroll on this list. So there's all the names. Let's hit save on that. And then 2 times on the names. 1 and 2. So the bottom three guys. So Orlando Cepeda, Cal Ripken Jr., and Bernie Williams will be the bonus. And the order, so Todd will get Orlando Cepeda, Tim will get Ripken, and Scott Cause will get Bernie as their bonuses. So let's paste that. I'm going to copy these guys and put them down on those bonus ones. Boom. I love when it all adds up and lands correctly. All right. Let's make this a tad bigger, and then I'll scroll through everything so you can see it all right? Okay. Todd, you've got Ricky Henderson, Tim, Nomar, Scott Cause, Biggio, Marty, Raleigh Fingers, Soup, Andrew Jones, Jumping, Phil Niekro, Chipper Jones, and John Kruk. Raider Fan, Ken Griffey Sr., Marty, you've got Mark McGuire, Soup, Fernando Valenzuela. Jumping, you've got John Smoltz. Raider Fan, Dykstra, Chirpy, you've got Hank Aaron. Chrisomnick, Juan Gonzalez. Raider Fan, Mark Grace. Tim, you've got Bo Jackson. Scott Cause, you've got Garvey, George Foster, Robin Yount, and Tom Glavine. Jumping, Edgar Martinez. Tulu, you've got Orlando Hernandez. Chrisomnick, Frank Robinson. Tim, you've got Jim Abbott. Marty, Doc Gooden. Todd, you've got Mookie Wilson and Howard Johnson. Let me scroll. Put Chrisomnick up top. Well, I'll stop where Todd is so you can see. Chrisomnick, you got Vinny, Soup, Marquise Grissom, Tim, Johnny Bench, and Sandy Koufax. Killed it. Woo. Yeah, if you got Griffey Sr., you're getting a hit. Yep, he's all over it. Scott Cause, David Cohn, Raider Fan, Jose Canseco, Chirpy, Mike Piazza, you'll like that. Soup, Jeff Bagwell, Jumping, Jim Rice, Tim, Al Kaline, Ryan, you've got John Olerud, Scott Cause, you've got Carlos Delgado. Jumping, you got Big Hurt, Scott Cause, The Sandman, Mariano Rivera, Marty, Greg Maddox, Soup, John Franco, and Reggie Jackson. Marty, Nolan Ryan, Thule, Rafael Palomero, Soup, Roger Clemens. It's kind of funny they're both next to each other. Thule, Gary Sheffield, Chirpy, Andres Galarraga. Jumping, Ernie Banks, Soup, Sean Green, Marty, Omar Vizquel, Tim, Luis Gonzalez, and then this should give the rest. Yep. Chirpy with Griffey Jr., Tim, Levin Hernandez, Ryan, Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, Marty, Randy Johnson, Ryan, Ozzie Smith and Steve Carlton. Chris of Nick, you've got Strawberry. Thule, Paul O'Neill. Todd, Roberto Alomar. Marty's got Eric Davis. Todd, Cepeda. Tim, Ripken, and Scott Cause with Bernie Williams. All right. Every hit I will let people know who had them if you can't remember, I'll make sure, All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to post these up. That is awesome. That is an incredible checklist. That's all I got to say. Obviously, there's got to be a weak, someone has to be the weakest person on the checklist, but that's a darn strong one. All right, let's pull that up. I'm pretty much just going to have to, I'll control F all these to figure out who had them. Probably the easiest way of doing it, right? $20 case. I don't think there's any multi-auto, so no randoms, right? There it is. All right. Good luck to everybody. Woo! Look at all them boxes. Look at all them boxes. These are going to fall. Here they go. I'm holding on. There ain't no way they're staying up. Hold on 1 sec. So many boxes. It's pretty much, I said it in the email, it's pretty much buybacks baseball, which I'm not complaining. It's a pretty sweet concept. Well, it's not a new concept by any means, but pretty sweet concept at a pretty darn good price point. All right, here we go. Is there a sticker on these or no? We'll have to find out. No, there's not. Sweet. That makes life easier. Here we go. First one. Jim Rice. First one out. Anyone want to claim him? I think I remember. Was that jumping? I've got a decent memory. It's not great. Jumping Square. Jim Rice. All-Star Auto. And some of these are not... Oh, that one's numbered. I'm sorry. 3 of 17. I forgot they're all numbered. 3 of 17. Jim Rice. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's no markings on the back or anything like that. It's got a stamp on the front that is from this set, and then it's numbered. And some of them are in top loaders, but that one's free. That's a free range one right there. Next up. 12 of 13. Nice. Mark Grace. Mark Grace, 12 of 13. Who had Mark? Raider fan. Arthur. Come on, little buddy. Dude, this screen is so big now on breakers. Mark Grace. Here we go. Whoop. Was that Abbott? Yep. Jim Abbott, numbered 4 of 46. Who had Abbott? He was later in the draft, if I remember. Or the random. Where you at, Jim? There's Jim Rice. Tim. T. Cook. To 46, Jim Abbott. Here we go. Dykstra? Yep. Lynn Dykstra, number to 40. Who had Dykstra? Anyone claiming him? Oh, Lynn. He was towards the top, I think. Yep. Raider fan. Oh, man. 2 hits for Raider fan, number to 40. Number to 40, Dykstra. Oh, some of these are backwards for their magnets are backwards. You can't stack them. Howard Johnson. This is the highest numbered one so far. 5 of 58. 5 of 58, Howard Johnson. Todd on the board. Ooh! Mark McGuire, 7 of 15. I think that was Marty. 7 of 15. That's a beauty right there. His autograph is so... I love it. It's not one of the readable ones, but it's one of those that's really just... You know it, you know what I mean? And it's pretty darn consistent. Marty, that's a beauty. Well, Mark McGuire. John Crook. The 54. I picked him for Group Break Challenge. Old Crook. Jumping. That's yours, buddy. Number to 54. That's funny. Everything's been, oh, geez. Here come the boxes. Is that Crime Dog? Oh, dang. Who had Crime Dog and was like, oh, Fred McGriff. How about a 1 of 1 Fred McGriff? Freddie, 1 of 1 auto. That was towards the end, right? Ryan. Crime Dog, 1 of 1. I claim that. That's a beauty. And in a Braves uni. A lot of times I use them in a Tampa Bay uni, but I love them in a Braves uniform. So nice. 1-on-1 Crime Dog and a McGuire to 15. Steve Garvey, numbered... That's the highest one I think I've seen. Number to 92. Steve Garvey to 92. Who had Garvey? There's Carlton. He was an early one, right? There he is. Scott Cause. Old Garvey. Wow, this is only halfway. 20 boxes. Boop. Galarraga? That's what it looks like. 1 of 20. Andres Galarraga. Numbered 1 of 20. That's a good looking card. Where'd he go? Chirpy. That's a nice one. Alright. The back half. Front half was pretty darn solid. None of the vintage, like, you know, the big vintage guys. Yet. Old Vinny. Numbered 18 of 37. Vinny Castilla. Who had Vinny? Anyone claiming him? Chris Nick. There you go. Lewis. Vinny to 37. Raleigh Fingers. Ooh, 4. This one's kind of cool. 4 of 7. It's got a facsimile autograph on it, and then he signed right below it. That's pretty sick. 4 of 7. Who had Raleigh? Old Fingers. Marty. That's a cool one. Next up, Paul. Yep, Paul O'Neill, numbered to 38. Paulio. Where you at, Paul? Thule on the board. I feel like is anyone that's in the room and that's in the break not have something yet? I feel like most people have something so far. Paul O'Neill. Soup, you don't have anything yet? All right, we need to work on that. I feel like I said a lot of names. Carlos Delgado, 1 of 1. 1 of 1, Carlos. He was early. I thought he was early. Scott Cause. Delgado, 1 of 1. The old Blue Jay. There's the auto, maybe. There it is. And there's the 101. Next. Marquise Grissom, numbered only 21. Marquise. Soup! There we go. All right. 13 of 21, Grissom. Marquise Grissom. Freaking punched the table. Next. Who is it? Mookie? Looks like Mookie. Number to 24 42. Mookie Wilson. Yep. Old Mookie. Todd. There you go. That's a cool card. It's because the card's a bunch of people technically. He's the one on it. Mookie Wilson to 42. Got 4 more to go. 4 more to go. 2 one-on-ones. Carlos Delgado and Crime Dog Fred McGriff and Luis Gonzalez, an Arizona legend. Luis. Tim. Luis Gonzalez. And do you know what's crazy? Not a bad thing at all. We haven't seen any Griffey Sr. Honestly, he has so many cards in this. John Franco, number to 20. Who had Franco? Who had John Franco? I don't remember that one. There's Smoltzy. John Franco. For real. You had a Soup? Why am I not seeing them on the list? There they are. Soup! It's a shorter name, so it doesn't stick out very much on the list. Franco, that one's only 20? Yep, 17 of only 20. 2 more. 2 more. Wing! Oh, that's sweet looking. Is that Andrew? It is. Andrew Jones. That's just a sweet looking card. T205, number to 24. What's funny is, though, his auto on the card looks nothing like his actual autograph. Look at his actual auto, which I am also a fan of. Andrew Jones. I don't remember on that one either. Soup! Oh, man, you're cleaning up here at the end. Soup, that's a sick-looking card, man. Andrew Jones. And the final one. Box 20. All right. What is that? Number to 10. Foster? George Foster. Number to only 10. Kmart 20th anniversary. 77 MVPs from 82. George Foster. Scott Cause. Scott Cause. So, guys, there you have it. No redemptions. Redemption free.